Joy from the birth of a baby. The achievement of a sought-after promotion at work. The finishing of a marathon after months of training. These are just a few of the things that make people happy. According to the Indian Journal of Health and Well-Being, happiness is a state of mind where we are free from emotional disturbances and emotional conflicts. Happiness is not in the world of objects. It is in our attitude towards life. The world is full of hate, from hating the president, to haters on social media, to groups engaging in violence, to bullying at schools. Let's change our world every chance we can by choosing happiness. Years ago, I grew tired of the energy-sucking, destructive mindset of just being a negative person. It reflected itself in anxiety, stress, fear, and even though my true emotions on the outside showed one thing, the unhappiness was there and it reflected itself in other areas of my life. So I've invested the past few years in trying to find a way to change into a more positive mindset. So I can tell you with confidence that the following information I'm about to present to you is true. Today, I will discuss the up-to-date scientific research that shows that choosing happiness can transform our society one person at a time. So the main points I'm going to be discussing today are that happiness actually improves our physical health, it improves our success at work, and happiness is also associated with improving our overall well-being. So let's start with the first point. Happiness improves health. Ron Manderschneid, he is a PhD and professor at Johns Hopkins University, and Rosemary Kobow, who is the team lead for the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, they write how happiness influences our health in numerous ways. For one, happiness boosts the immune system by diminishing destructive stress hormones in the body that cause disease. And in addition, studies boldly show that happiness can protect against chronic and short-term aches and pains, even cancer. Happiness also relates to better dietary habits, a more stable body weight, as well as greater physical activity. One famous 50-year longitudinal study of Catholic nuns recorded that the happiest nuns had the best health. And they actually lived 10 years longer than their emotionally neutral and negative counterparts. So other studies show that individuals with a positive mindset had greater life satisfaction. And whether they were healthy or whether they were ill, they actually lived longer lives. So if the health benefits are not enough to demonstrate why choosing happiness is something everybody should do, let me get into the research on how happiness will actually improve your success at work. So according to Jeff Thorin, who is the founder of Gifted Leaders, which is a business consulting firm, and Shelley Stamp, who is a professional coach and business consultant, they relate how happiness and success are often coupled. So research shows that happiness is not only an indicator of success, but it also is the fuel for performance and achievement. One example of this is a study of a group of doctors which showed that happier physicians made more accurate diagnoses 19% quicker and more accurate than unhappy doctors. So the following was also impressive. Happiness correlates with higher salaries, greater productivity at work, along with more fulfilling friendships, better marriages, and a longer lifespan. Who wouldn't want to choose happiness at this point, right? I'll discuss the third point here, which is happiness improves well-being. How we feel about our own well-being is tied closely to our perceptions of happiness. In the peer-reviewed scholarly article titled Happiness and Well-Being, well-being is described as an ability, or is the individual's ability to benefit from their intelligence, their emotions, their wisdom, and their common sense. So a happier well-being is what's going to inspire us daily to live better lives and make healthier choices. And even the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, they agree that well-being is worthwhile for society. I wanted to show you this little graph I made, okay? So this here in the center is the happiest countries, okay? These are the wealthiest countries, these are the healthiest countries, and these are the most peaceful. So what I've done is I've highlighted in each of these categories the happiest countries. So in the green here, these are not only the wealthiest countries, but they're also the happiest. These are the healthiest countries, and they're also the happiest. And then these are the most peaceful countries that are also the happiest. So I thought that was kind of a cool connection. But to conclude, happiness fluctuates. It is available to us, and it's within us at all times. It requires that we retrain our brains to see the positive side of things. The main reasons to choose happiness that I've discussed today, for one, was it improves your health, from reducing stress to preventing cancer. It improves success at work, from productivity, even financial rewards. And happiness improves your well-being, which reflects itself in better, healthier choices that you make every day. So I'm going to leave you with one final question. What kind of world do you think that we would live in if we all decided to choose happiness?